Big surfacing day today. Let's just get it on. All right, so we got a level set up pretty freaking good. If you look here to here and here to here, we're good to go. My cutter is beat. It needs to be spun bad. It was so freaking loud just now when it started. I should have caught that. I hate spinning the cutter halfway through a job because it just changes how it cuts. So before we get to getting too freaking carried away on here, I'm gonna go ahead and spin the cutter because I've got 6 surfaces to do right now. One spin of the cutter should do all 6 surfaces, but I've been kind of beaten on this. I did the whole engine. I did that cylinder head. God, that's loud. I mean, it's doing a fairly decent surface, but it is freaking, listen to that. Yeah, that's done. That's beat. Spin the cutter. Spun the cutter, and now I'm just running it at the same height that the last cut was, because every time I spin the cutter, we potentially need to reset the 0. Perfect level. Looks great. You think that Sharpie marker will affect the ceiling? Let's drop these in here and see where the heck we're even at right now, because it's still fixtured up and I can just take another thousandths off of it real easy. The middle is going to be the least affected because we took the less off of it. Now I want to be real careful. That's why I don't surface it first and then cut the valve job, because I don't want chips flying all over the place with fresh surfaces. 25. If you set the corner on and snap it over, pretty consistent at 25. I'm liking it. Okay, now over here it's probably going to be a little more. Oh, no, 24 and a half. Oh, there you go. 21, okay. Yeah, this side's, so I need to cut it on an angle. I'm just kidding. Well, maybe we'll just take, at least take all that witness mark out. Maybe I'll just do that. Because 23 is pretty good. Up there's a little deep one. 25, 26. Oh, there's our shallow. See, they get shallow on the sides. Now, if we really need to, we could recess the sides down, which the sides, the 2 cylinders over here, we need the deepest. Put the good ones in the middle. The ones that, well, the ones that are the shallowest, put them in the middle, because when we surface, we always cut out of here and cut out of here. It's like this. So we cut the least amount out of right here to actually change recession, because they were all like 26 and 28. But I really only have taken like 3 thousandths off, so that's pretty close. You take one more and, well, it's gonna change it 1. I could just ride with it like this. These numbers are good. It'll run fine. Maybe I'll just experiment on our own crap. We got a truck that we're gonna run hard, let alone if you got cuts in the pistons. I mean, we could account for that. Set this recession at 11, 12 thousandths, barely below the deck, and use all the clearance that's cut out of the piston for it. Is that race car stuff? It probably is, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know anything about race car stuff. There you go. I'm gonna do one more 0 cut. I got most of the little witness marks out. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna let it ride on this and I'll experiment on our own. So this one's gonna be running about 21 to 26 recession. Right now I'm just doing a final 0 cut before this thing goes back on the table for exhaust manifold surface. But right now I've got one more, I'm actually cleaning that out right now. Just got one more valve after that, and then all these valves will be done and this will be ready to surface. Then I'm gonna come over there, service that, and then we'll get to exhaust manifolds, or exhaust manifold side, and then we'll do exhaust manifolds. But calling that done, let's swap the head out. The other one's gone. Oh, got a little bit of it. Oh man, look how close it is too. That's pretty freaking good right there. Let's see how this side did. Oh yeah. That's, I mean, once again, that's a beautiful level right there. We are good to go. That's what the bonus about doing multiple surfaces, and let's just keep surfacing. Doing all of it at the same time is the level. See, it all depends on where I set the level at. And the level of the machine kind of varies a little bit depending on temperature and honestly what time of day we start. kind of does. It'll change with temperature. So when I'm servicing, I'm get pretty in touch with where level is. And the first time I set the cutter to go across, it does something like that. That is freaking awesome. That means drop it down. Let's keep going. We're good to go. Let's see. Oh yeah, she's steady. Throwing chips. Should hear it start. Coming in. Come on. You can almost see the chips flying around. Still looks fairly true. Got a little off here going from there to there. That one's about the same there to there, so love it. Still good. To show you how much of a warp there is, the difference between the last picture and this one is 1,000. So they're warped way more than that John Deere head was, that's for sure. We are gonna need some more. See, it's cutting nothing right now. Fat warp on these heads. I mean, they all are. Oh my God. Oh, look, it took the bottom. Yeah, it's just a little bit there, which, well, I guess you could say I could have went, what, down a little bit on that, just a hair, but that's minute. That's very little. Let's do one more. So we probably was almost 1,000 out of level that way, maybe. The next one will probably almost get it all. We still got some witness marks up there, so it's not completely shaving the hell out of that to get anything, and it's almost all touched off here. So I'm trying to justify where the level was and me going ahead and doing it. So far, doesn't look like a bad decision. Got it again. If you look at that, guys, those are the factory mill marks. If you look at those are not even going with the cutter head. Now, normally, the lines are going to mimic here, right there. They're going to go along with the cutter. See how those are different? That tells you how out the last surface was. We're not going to see it anymore after this. See how it doesn't go along with the line? And then you look inside of there and you can see the little bitty lines that we're putting in that go with it. Yeah, those other lines, they were so deep and they were so bad that you could see it in the surface. That's nuts. See what I did. Wow. Almost good enough to run a zero cut on, and I'm gonna do another maybe half a thousandth to try to get that out, because I took a little bit more. I took one more out of the other window. Yeah, check protrusion, or recession, I mean. Just a quick spot check with where we're at in the very center. 26. Oh yeah, 20. And 23. Okay, I like that. So when I have that much to cut out, and it's really not too bad, I will go just barely past one, like that. Just skimming the top. Oh, that's beautiful. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna turn right around and run it right back. Do another one, zero cut. Just maybe it'll clean some more of that out. Maybe. Let's see if this is it. It didn't get that little spot out. And that little spot right next to it. And that, it got almost none of it. But honestly, that is outside of the ceiling surface anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about that. It's just some staining. Once again, the deck's flat, so I'm liking it. I'm really not liking that next to that coolant port. A little bitty spot. I don't know. It'd be all right though. See if I can feel it. I can touch it, put some finger smears on it. Yeah, see, which, I mean, this one took a little bit more out. Most of it, you can still see a lot of the witness marks from the cylinder. But I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with it. That's plenty. That's good outside of all of it. Let me clean all this up. Vacuum most of it up and then we'll blow the rest off. Anytime we change a fixturing, I would like to blow it all off, get all the chips out of there, get everything out of the way. Hell, I didn't even show you a fixture in that. We've got it kind of set up. I'm 2 thousandths above the deck right now. Just running along, just making sure I'm level. But I only do one at a time right here. See, I can't set it on anything. It has to be hovered above the deck. It's not touching. So, and I got these nylon spacers back there in between the deck, because that's the machine surface right there, right? I got nylon washers in between it, so this will work pretty good. But that was 2 thousandths up, and let's drop it to 1. This is 1 thousandths above the deck. See if it touches. Wow. Nope. It might touch some. I went in and colored a little bit. 1 thousandths over the deck, and it didn't touch almost anywhere. All right, this should be a positive cut. I only colored it where the mating surface needs to be. This should cut. Oh, it should have. Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah. So we're cutting now. Using that big level right there to level this exhaust surface up is kind of a pain in the butt. It's pretty tricky. The bonus is that this exhaust manifold don't give a damn if it's 1,000th or 2 for one side to the other. It doesn't even matter. Flex joint will take it does not matter at all. So we got it. Let's see how close we actually got it to level without it actually having to be completely level. We got a little bit. That's what I was talking about, the being out of level. Oh, wow. No, that's quite a bit. It cut all the way to here, so, and it cut to there. Right there, we're exactly halfway out of level. But with it being going so close right here, we're just gonna cut it again. See how this goes. Well, it still's not hitting that far side. Yeah. One would argue I probably should have readjusted it, but 1,000th of an inch or even 2 thousandths of an inch out for the exhaust manifold, it's not gonna know the difference. Yeah, buddy, almost. Haha. So I got them all. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more to get this one a little better. Maybe to get that little L, but a lot of them have that. It's out of the manifold. Let's do one more. This on a cut, right? Damn. Oh, I still didn't get it. Oh, we'll see where it picked up at. No, it's not getting that little bitty part up there. Probably not gonna get this very tops. But as long as it's got that, we'll be good. You know, now's when I'm gonna get a little picky and I'm gonna cut some more out of that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut another one out of that. I want it to be better than that. When we get this far, it ought to start chirping right there. Yep, I can hear it. Yeah, about got it all. Let's run, oh, let's see. Do I want to take another one? Kinda do. Got some pits right there. Let's do one more. It's exhaust. One more won't hurt. Done. Let's run a 0 cut now. Just run it right back again. One last final cut. There's a little bit of pitting going on around here, but I think I'll be all right. Just run one more little cut. Almost got all that stuff out. You can tell where I was out of level just a little bit. That way up. Honestly, I'll probably paint that after the manifold's on with a little brush and paint it. That's probably what we'll do, seriously. Probably the last cut right here. Second manifold's about to be done. Got the other one sitting over here. Getting ready to go ahead and assemble the head, and then this will be done. This will be ready to go on the truck. That's the goal for tonight. Get the heads ready to go on the truck. There you go. Let's get it stopped and run a final pass. That's good. We got a little spot there outside of the surface. A little spot there outside. It's all outside. Everything inside where it seals at looks great. So just gonna run down it one more time. One final pass without adjusting it. And then we're gonna get this in the cleaner and get the exhaust manifolds over here while we build that head. This will give you an idea right here. It's cut out of that side and it cut out of that side. So that tells you how well these are for like square off the bat. Well, even after they've been in service, so. Yeah, so let's just chop it down. Get an idea right there how much smoother we're doing it than they did. You can see their witness marks. Our surface is a lot better than what came factory, by far. I don't even know if it touched off there yet. That first one is way low. Not even, oh yeah. Taking it out of it now. But look how that just stopped. We're gonna go no gaskets on this. We're gonna put it together with metal on metal. Dang, it's not even touching that side. Yeah, these are extremely just all over the place. It'll be all right. It'll be done it'll be good when we get done with it. It's just kind of dumbfounding how far off all this is. It's off a lot. Now it's not even touching on that side. I've taken quite a bit off, maybe 5, 6. Those exhaust manifolds make big chips. Bigger than everything else. You see them flying out of there? Pretty big chips. Heat treated. Man, I mean, it's taking a lot. A little bit right there. All the rest is clean except there and there. Yeah. I mean, that's freaking ridiculous. Damn, it's still not clean. Still not clean there either. Damn. I guess, thank God we're servicing it. My cutter's getting loud too. I've done a lot of servicing. I've done both of those. 2 surfaces on each of those. And now exhaust manifolds, and I have one more to do right here. One more. And then this surfacer is done for the whole job. This whole job, I'm ready to be done. Maybe even be done with the guidance seat and valve grinder tonight. I was already done with the honer. I'm just letting it dry. I'm gonna clean that out, get it clean and cover it all back up. Hopefully by tomorrow morning, I'll have all this stuff covered up and we can go to work over there. Come on. Oh, it did it. Thank God, finally. Come on over here. Yes. Okay. It's about freaking time. I'll just run it one more and do just a pass. 0 cut. Finally, it's done. Yeah, this is a pretty bad set of manifolds. It cut half of that hole, and this one to this one is 5 thousandths difference. This one is 75, this one is 80. Well, you don't know what that means, but it's 5 thousandths different. That's gonna be fun to cut. Yeah, it's gonna cut real hard in these. Hope it's not shaking it. I guess you'll see it crash if it does. Heard how hard it hit that other one. Now let's see what it does here. Nothing. Yeah, see, it's 5 thousandths difference from that one to this one. Oh, just a little bit. Damn. let's see how we did. Clean that whole thing up. Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, they're just way the hell off. I got to cut 5 thousandths out of this before it's even going to touch that one. Yeah, so hell yeah, we need to service these. I mean, just a pain in the ass. And this is so hard, and my cutter's worn, so, well, it probably won't hit right there at the beginning, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yep, hard cut. I can feel it over here. Yeah, it's just all good, not good. Just gonna cut these too hard. Now my cutter's pushing past, because I did not adjust it, and it was still 1,000th high of where it needs to be. So when the cutter gets real old, it'll actually push past the surface and it won't cut it. It'll still take some off, but it won't take it down to the level. I really don't want to spin the cutter right now. It's at the very end. This is the very last surface of the entire job. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll actually probably spin the cutter right as soon as I get done, so that the next job that comes up has a fresh cutter on it. Hell, I just did, I don't know how many passes. I did 6 surfaces, probably 3 passes a piece. We've done a lot of cutting with that. So it's time to cut it, time to spin it. But look how I did that. I mean, this side, it was way clean for a long time, and this one is not. I mean, they're nowhere near flat. They will be. Oh my God. I mean, it's just a lot. It didn't even touch that. Well, let's turn it down. Actually, I need to spin the cutter. I really need to, but it sucks to spin it just for that little bit. I know I've lost the roundness. The cutter is a circle, and I've got it flat on the bottom right now, and I don't know. It's cutting pretty freaking hard. I'm actually lessening, when you got the round and you flatten it, you lessen how much you can spin it too. So I'm actually, I probably should. Because it's like, we're beating the crap out of it cutting these manifolds. They're hard. The surfaces are very heat treated. Not even sure why I keep recording it. It ain't gonna freaking clean up. Look how much it's taken. I mean, it was 5 thousandths. Everything else is pretty much spotless except that. Damn, you know that was an exhaust leak. 5 thousandths from here to there, yeah. I'm gonna spin it. I can't take it anymore. We're gonna spin that little cutter right there. There, that right there, you can see the roundness. See how I just spin it a little bit. It's this little guy right there, that little, see how I wiped the little mark off of it, kind of. That's the cutter, so I loosen up that, and then I spin it this way. Just spin it a little bit, just so that that flat is over and I've got a fresh surface. That's what I need to do right now. That little guy right there is $300 some odd for that little disc. Yeah, it's like that freaking big. Okay, let's see how quiet it is. Oh, I started a long ways away. See if it's quiet now. A little quieter. See how well it does when it gets over here. Damn, not even close. That sucks. I mean, I've cut probably 4 thousandths out. Well, I mean, I'm almost there. I said it was 5 from there to there. And I'm seeing all of it. Thank God it's just a manifold. I can cut however much we want off of it. Damn, but this is freaking ridiculous. Damn it. Hell, I might as well keep showing you every pass we do. Right now I'm running a little over 1,000. 1.5 maybe, is what I'm taking out of it. One of these cuts is gonna take it all and it'll be good. That wasn't that last cut, maybe it's this one. Oh goodness. I mean, after all that, maybe I'll go ahead and just hit. I mean, after all that, I might as well do one more. Jesus. It's like, yeah, half of one. All right, well, that might be the last bit on the entire job. Let's just ride along and let's just savor the fact that that might be the last freaking one. Yes, it is. It is all good. Everything is done. We'll let this thing go all the way over here. Blow this off. It's freaking done. So we can go ahead and put the surfacer up now. We'll set it back on the shelf. We don't need this anymore for this job. We're good. Well, all right, there you go. All done, all put up. Yeah, now we're gonna eat. Don made a pork loin and some sweet corn. And then maybe, what time is it?
9 o'clock.
Oh God, it's 9 o'clock and I'm still planning on assembling these two heads tonight. Let's see if that happens.